So this morning, I'm delighted to be with Amber. Amber, you're better at pronouncing your surname than I am. I tried to pronounce it. Chidakashi.
Chidakashi. Chidakashi.
Chidakashi.
World's
Look,
longest name. Yeah.
yeah, not quite a Welsh longer. There's a few names in Welsh which are probably a bit longer, but
Yeah. Mhm.
look, you've been to both my summits, the January
Yeah.
one and the June one, and
Yeah.
huge thanks to those who were involved in being sponsors both for January and June. June was Home Experts; they were involved as being sponsor,
Yeah.
and January, huge thanks to No Agent, um,
Yeah.
which was Callum Brannan. Um,
Mhm.
Amber, what did you get out of particularly the June event? So it's a really nice venue. It was the Crown Plaza Blackfriars, and it was really easy to get to. Well, I say it's easy. I seem to spend quite a bit of time in that area, um, and it was I would say, a phenomenal day. What did you get most out of that particular day?
Well, I remember I liked Am Kampf, his first talk about boutique hotels, how he gets all the financing behind it, how much it costs to finance, how he acquires them, and the fact that he does a very sort of boutique finish to them. It's quite interesting. That was the opening speech, I think, the opening talk. The
Yeah,
other thing,
was
yeah, mhm,
Yeah, I was
sorry.
going to say was the opening
Yeah,
presentation that morning, and I've already seen his site. Well, it was not really a site; it was actually for sale at the time. A beautiful place in Balham. So
right. Right. Yeah, and the other thing that I remember was the funding, the panel on funding,
which was
which
chaired by Augusta Oyenke Ilumia
yeah,
from
Augusta,
Foster
that's
de
right. Yeah,
Nova.
yeah, yeah. And I remember Tor Portis was on there, and Tor has just put together a lot of money to put together for a crowdfunding website. Is it called Crowd with Us?
Crowd with us, that's correct.
Yeah. So he's obviously spent quite a bit of his time working out about crowdfunding and the future of it, and of course, a lot of people that are looking for money sometimes want to take money from more than one person to finance a deal. And what I learned on that particular panel was that actually, if you're going to borrow money from more than one person, you probably want to use a crowdfunding website to get past all the legal stuff that you have to get past. So it was sort of a bit of an interesting introduction. There was also um, Am was also on there
Sure.
again, and Rudy the
Rudy,
lawyer.
yeah, Rudy from Ronald Fletcher
Yeah,
Baker,
yeah,
Rudy
yeah.
Ramdash, one of the partners at that law
Yeah.
firm.
I mean, the thing I took away from the others was about the fact that there is no one JV contract that's going to serve for all purposes, and you need to be careful about who you're getting in with and how long you've known them. That's particularly good. In the afternoon, was it the afternoon or mid-afternoon?
Yeah,
Nicole
Nicole likes to be
Bremner,
presenting at the end of the day, so she's presented at the last.
right? And she was talking about social media, and I remember her saying that the pictures on Instagram need to be nice and pretty. She had a pair of Snapchat glasses, and apparently she got an investor out of Snapchat.
Yeah, I think she's had more than just one investor. I think she's also had land deals as well.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
you know, and this interview is not really about the power of social media as such. However, you know, the more I see social media in terms of property, I can see people actively using things like Instagram more so. I would
Yeah.
say, but it's not for me to express my views here. It's more for just to recap on what your experiences of the day were. And you mentioned that you've got one person who's coming up to Liverpool from the event, Amber.
Yes, yes, I met one person there. I remember, funny thing is, when you're trying to be helpful, I think she may have turned up a little bit late. So I grabbed her in the hallway, said hello, gave her a smile, and then sat her down, and we had a chat about things. And we met, I think, once or twice for coffee already. And she wants to come up and see the Northwest. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to just explain to my listeners what you're doing in the Northwest, Amber?
Well, I had to take 2 months break from sourcing smaller multi-lets because I needed to build a website. And also, we've been approached by a developer in Liverpool, who's building stuff in the city centre. And in the city centre of Liverpool, I think it's quite interesting, road by road, street by street, what is really good value and what isn't. So I've been doing a bit of that, putting the website together, and so I'm kind of like able to satisfy two different markets. One is if people want a slightly higher cash flowing, smaller multi-let, or if they want a city centre flat, they can just park their money hands free. Busy doctors, lawyers, accountants, professionals who just want a hands-free investment.
Sure. Amber, how can people reach you? They won't see this name on the interview.
No.
It doesn't come up on when you
No.
add it onto YouTube. It doesn't say Chidakashi.
No.
So is Facebook the best way to reach you, or email?
We've got a website called oxygenpropertypartners.com, oxygenpropertypartners.com, and I've got a contact link there to my calendar, and they can find me on Facebook as well.
Amber, I just want to say huge thanks for taking time out this morning.
Sure.
And I hope to see you at the next summit, which is in early January 2018.
Right.
So
Okay,
20th of January. So if you haven't secured that date, do put that date into your diary.
Okay.
Huge thanks, Amber. Bye
Thank you
for the
very
moment.
much. Bye-bye.